Your Honor, thank you very much. I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you very much for allowing me to make an appeal against the TFL's decision to revoke my license. Your Honor, I should not lose my license, Your Honor. I've made a mistake, and I should not have engaged myself in a conversation with an undercover police officer who entrapped me who entrapped me into this incident, Your Honor. Your Honor, on that evening, I'd like to show you this. This is the records of how many trips I actually made on that evening, Your Honor. I've actually made 20 trips within 10 hours, Your Honor. This is very busy, Your Honor. And therefore, I Friday nights, Saturday morning, extremely busy, Your Honor. I don't have time to tax it out, Your Honor. I don't need to tax it out. So I have enough fares as it is. So therefore, the way it happened, sir, was that one of the police officers actually knocked on my window and asked me to take another one. There was two of them working together. One of them knocked on my window and asked me if I can take this drunk man to somewhere. So I said to him, no. He needs to go and book. He pre-book. He left me. A little while later, he again walked past me, asking me again if I can take this man to, I think he was saying King's Cross. At this point, I started engaging in conversation, and I asked him how he was paying. Now, this was my mistake. I should not have got involved with him and had a conversation with him. Your Honor, at that time, I was actually new to the job. I had only been doing it for a month and a half. I was very naive, and the rules and the regulations were not clear in my mind. And the officers took advantage of that, Your Honor. Your Honor, I'd like to say that I suffer from depression and anxiety, and for those reasons, Your Honor, I found working with other people in close proximity a very difficult thing. In fact, I had more than 40 jobs in the last 10 years, Your Honor. I am notoriously bad at timekeeping, and therefore I have a difficulty getting to places on time, and also working in close proximity to other people. I have a social anxiety, and I've actually sought help for it from the NHS, Your Honor. And this letter is from the counseling sessions that I had at my local with my local counsellor. This one here, Your Honor. So if I lose this job, Your Honor, I can only think that I'm gonna fall back into depression, and I will be back to square one. Additionally, Your Honor, I am actually married, and my wife was actually expecting our first baby when this incident happened. Now we've got we've got a beautiful baby girl who's a year old. I am the sole breadwinner for the family, Your Honor. So if I lose this job, I don't know what we're gonna do. We are in a lot of debt, Your Honor. Your Honor, my inability to keep and sustain a job has resulted in us being always in debt, Your Honor. We're actually in a lot of debt, well over 5,000, well over 10,000 pounds in debt, sir. But we are actually slowly paying it back because of this job. Because this job is actually one that I found stability in it. And I'm actually really good at doing this job. This is my rating. This is my current rating for this job, Your Honor. I'm actually I actually get very high ratings because I feel happier doing this job. I don't have to work in close proximity with other people, and also I'm in control of my time, Your Honor, and I can start and finish as I wish. This is some of the comments that I get from the people, and you're more than happy to have a look at it, Your Honor. This one. My star rating is 4.84 out of 5, which is considered excellent, Your Honor, because I feel happier doing this job, Your Honor. Also, Your Honor, I'd like to say that I'm actually a person of a good character, Your Honor. I've only been in contact with the police previous to this only twice. One time for a caution because I had an altercation with another, when I was a lot younger, with another guy. He actually started an altercation, and this resulted in a caution. And another time when I was actually out of work, I actually ended up taking a bus and not paying a fare, using the wrong tickets, and I was stopped for it, and I was convicted for that, Your Honor. Those are the only other things that I had, the only other contact that I ever had in touch with the police. In fact, Your Honor, I actually volunteer with a local charity called Short Trust, and I've been doing it for nearly 2 years, Your Honor. And also, these are letters of good character from people that have known me for a long time. This is my best friend, and he's known me. He's a teacher by profession, and we've known each other for more than 12 years, Your Honor. Please have a look at it. And also, this is my letter from my older brother supporting the case as well, Your Honor. I submit to you that I'm a person of a good character, Your Honor, and I'm very sorry this actually took place, and I am extremely remorseful, and I've actually been in a great deal of stress and suffering from anxiety over this whole affair, Your Honor. This matter has cost me, since this incident, Your Honor, I've actually lost. This incident has actually cost me about £6,000 in losses, because I'm actually because of this incident, Your Honor, my insurance has actually gone up. So I've actually paid £3,400 in insurance because of the fact that I've been found guilty of I've been involved with this incident. Otherwise, it would have been half this amount, Your Honor. So it's gone up to 3,400, and also I've actually suffered from a loss of earnings when I was attending courts and so on of about £1,000. Furthermore, I've actually got a lawyer for £550, and I've actually paid fines for a total fines to the courts of £850, which is and a loss of earnings about £1,000, which is altogether nearly £6,000 that I've lost out of this because of this case, Your Honor, and I cannot afford to lose any more, Your Honor. I thank you very much.